So you're looking to come to San Diego, California, right? Maybe you're making a PCS move with the military, maybe you got a new job for the area, or maybe you just work remotely and you want a different change of scenery. We're gonna get after all this stuff right now. When's the best time to move? When's the worst time to move? And what to avoid when making these moves, right? We're gonna get after all that and more right now. Hey, what's up, family? Emery Jensen here with the Living in San Diego channel and eXp Realty. I'm a real estate agent here in the area, and real quick before I hop into the video, I just want to tell you guys that we get people just like you all the time reaching out to us through call, text, email, even a Zoom call sometimes that you can schedule with me in the link in the description below. So check that out if you guys are interested. Honestly, we love it. We love taking care of you guys and help you get to a new home, new area here in San Diego. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's party.
So, you might be asking yourself, why are we talking about moving to San Diego and these weird questions about when's the best time to come here? Well, to be honest, and maybe not too surprised, but we do get quite a bit of questions like this, like when's the best time to move to San Diego? When is it the busiest? When is it not so busy? And do prices change for moving companies during certain times of the season? Well, check it out, guys. So I'm actually a Navy veteran myself. I served 5 years in the Navy. I came here from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm not from that area, but I had some schooling out there, and they shipped me out here to San Diego in April of 2018. And I'll tell you what, I was out there in Virginia. It was way colder than it is here in San Diego. We actually had a little bit of snow, and came out to San Diego in April, and just totally different world, like tropical, maybe not tropical, but super green, sunshine. I could have gone to the beach the very same day that I got here in San Diego. So really, there's not a very bad time to come to San Diego. It all depends on how you're going to be getting here and your means of transportation, because that will play a big role. Now, all these things, all these questions and answers I'll be giving to you guys, they're going to be applying to not just purchasing a home, but also for rentals as well. Because there are busier times in the season. The busiest times to come here to San Diego is between April, which is when I got here, and September. That little span of months right there from April to September is going to be your busiest times. And we do actually see a little bit of a hike in the rates that moving companies charge, simply because they're so packed and they have such a huge workload to do in those monthly time frames. Now, typically, those are going to be some pretty good months for any other state that you're coming from. So that's why it's most busiest as well, is because, people are getting their kids out of school. Excuse me. Summer vacation is beginning, so they have this extra time and extra time to go somewhere else and make a big move like that to come to San Diego.
That makes sense.
And also, like I said, weather is great in a lot of different places too. So there's no real restriction on that, especially if you're driving, right? As far as any concerns that you might want to have when you're considering coming to the San Diego area, really there's no real concerns in the immediate area of San Diego when you come over here, because we have an average temperature of 70 degrees throughout the whole year. So we do get a little bit of rain, but nothing that's going to create some kind of hazard for you guys when you're traveling over here, right? The real hazard is going to be you're gonna be facing real hazards when you are coming from a different state and you have to drive through snowy conditions or mountainous ranges, like coming through Colorado or somewhere like Washington where it's raining a lot. That's gonna be your real hazards. You're not gonna be facing anything dangerous in the San Diego vicinity. So keep that in mind. I know everyone's situation is gonna be a lot different. One thing I do want to mention though is that a lot of people will come through the Grapevine, which is just a range of hills. I'm not sure if you call them mountains, but I think they're just called hills because it's not very big. It's a range of hills that you're gonna go through, perhaps, if you're coming through the Valley of California and then passing through LA. So to get to LA from the Valley, you have to take a little Grapevine, which in the winter seasons, they do have some snow sometimes, and Grapevine has been known to get shut down for snowy conditions, and you could possibly get trapped or stopped at that location, which I've known people to get stopped there for up to a full from 8 hours to a full day. So you can always check that status for the Grapevine on their website. I'll link it in the description below. All right, back to the whole moving companies subject. As I said, the busiest times are between April and September, with the 3 busiest months being June, July, and September. Most likely because, like I said, schools are going to get out in June over here, or also a lot of other locations as well get out in June, and they make those moves. A lot of families will tend to make those moves within that time frame. And so with the additional workload with those moves from these families, the moving companies have taken, I guess you could say, taken advantage of these moves, these busy times, and hiked the rates up a little bit. I don't think it varies that much really, but like I said, it could be worth it because you don't want to pull, a lot of people don't want to pull their kids out of their schools at random times throughout the year because, I mean, let's be honest, it could be tough for anyone, right? Now, if you're looking to kind of get a deal with these moving companies, you can always come after the busy season. Like I said, they start to kind of fall off. You get lower prices of the for the moving companies in September throughout the winter. So from September to really February is when they're the cheapest. So if you're looking to get a deal in that time frame, look to make that move between those less busy months that we can get a little bit of a discount. And if you guys want a free quote for your moving needs, I'll even drop a link in the description below, or here you can see it on the screen as well. So check that out if you want a free quote. A big question we get when coming to San Diego, they always ask, when is the best time to move to San Diego? And really, this all depends on you, right? Because as I said, San Diego has an average temperature for the weather is 70 degrees all year round, right? So there really is nothing stopping a lot of people from coming throughout the year. It really all depends on you and where you're coming from, what location you're coming from, because like I said, if you're coming from a really wintry area and you don't want to drive through the snow, whatever it might be, then it might not be the best move to go in the winter times, right? So keep that in mind. Now, if you're trying to time the market for better prices for moving companies do charge more during the summer months and fall, a little bit of fall as well, April to September. Busiest months being June, July, and August because, you know, kids are out of school and that's summer vacation. But keep in mind too, if your house prices are going to be a little bit higher in these times as well, if you're looking to buy, because, you know, people have some extra time with their days and they want to be out looking for homes because they're all also, you know, busiest months for moving results in more demand for purchasing homes, right? Same for rentals goes as well. Rental rates, they change here daily. So keep that in mind too, especially if you're dealing with large property management companies. They change their rates daily. Not only is the summer great, it's like a big time for schools being out in summer vacation. It's also a time for military families to PCSing, and we have a lot of bases here in the area. I think there's like 7 bases in the San Diego area alone. There's even a few more that are nearby, like an hour north. So yeah, a lot of PCSing families in that time frame as well, which also causes to the whole chaoticness of moving to the area. So keep that in mind too. So really there's no safety concern when coming to the San Diego area. Like I said, it's all dependent on you guys and where you're coming from, because there's no snow here at all really, right? But that's it. That's all I have for you guys right now. As always, please comment below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Maybe you want to hear about some certain areas. I would love to talk about those areas for you guys. Please, as always, reach out to me, call, text, email, or do a schedule link with me in the for a Zoom call in the comments below or description below. And I would love to talk to you guys more one-on-one. As always, guys, we got your back when it comes to living in San Diego area. Please have a great day and keep on watching.